It was always the same: a distant whistle, the rumble of wheels on iron tracks, and a train that appeared out of nowhere. The silent train, they called it, though no one knew why. It ran once a year, on a misty autumn night, through the outskirts of town. Max had heard the stories all his life. Some said the train was a ghostly remnant of a derailed locomotive. Others claimed it carried passengers who had vanished without a trace. Max didn't believe in ghost stories, but as the train's rumored date approached, curiosity got the better of him. Armed with his phone and a flashlight, he set out to the old railway tracks. The night was colder than he expected, the air heavy with mist that clung to his skin. The tracks were overgrown with weeds, their rusted rails barely visible under the moonlight. Max walked along them for what felt like hours, his flashlight flickering in the dense fog. Just as he considered turning back, he heard it. The faint, mournful whistle of a train. The sound sent a chill down his spine. It was distant at first, but it grew louder, closer, until the ground beneath his feet trembled. The silent train emerged from the fog, its black iron body gleaming unnaturally, as if untouched by time. Its windows glowed faintly, but instead of warm light, they pulsed with an eerie green hue. It slowed as it approached Max, finally coming to a stop with a screech that echoed in the stillness. The door slid open. Max hesitated. No one got off the train, and no conductor appeared. Peering inside, he saw rows of empty seats, each one cloaked in shadow. Against his better judgment, he stepped aboard. The doors closed behind him with a hiss, and the train lurched forward. The interior was cold, colder than it should have been, and the air carried a faint metallic smell. Max moved cautiously through the car, his footsteps echoing unnaturally. Then he noticed something strange. The windows no longer showed the tracks or the misty woods outside. Instead, they revealed scenes: a boy running through a forest, a woman crying in an empty room, an old man clutching a photograph. The images flickered like old film reels, and with each new scene, Max felt a growing sense of dread.